plays a big game here I must give you is you have to know why you joined the business first. Okay? Know why you joined the business. If you understand why you are in the business, and I tell you, nothing will sway you. Because if your why is big enough, bigger than those rejection, you always conquer whatever challenges that come by. Even at this level, we still get challenges. But because we have a stronger why we are doing the business, we keep pushing. Because we know that in the future, it will no longer be how hard you work, okay? But the person you have become will be so important that you earn even as while you are sleeping. And that's the opportunity that this business have for all of us. So I want to believe I answered your question there. All right, okay. Thank you.
Wow, thank you very much for that very nice answer for his question, mentor. Awesome.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so anybody wants to have some questions? No questions? Okay, me. I want to ask. With that, you said that you'd been rejected brutally. So, how long you said you quit for a while the business? So how long you sit there, and what makes you decide to get back on track? Like, oh,
Okay.
you're doing nonsense. What makes you get
Yeah,
back on track?
yeah, that is my why. Okay, that is my why. Okay, because that day I went back to the office, I sat and I was looking at the board. Nobody was in the office, I sat alone. And after a long while, I went home. I did not do anything that day. That very day, I did not do any other thing. And it was around 9 o'clock in the morning, 9 a.m. to 10 in the morning. In the morning, okay? So I went home. That day was gone. I did not do any other thing that very day. But when I got home, anyway, there's something that I did because we attended leadership training a week before, and they charged us to go and write your why down. Get a paper, write why you joined the business, write it down, okay? And when I wrote it down, and I also went a step further, and I told myself, I want in 1 year, I will be able to earn 25 million in this business in 1 year. 25 million. It looks crazy. Okay, I have to lie to myself in that at that point in time, but I want to pursue it. So I wrote a check. Okay, I brought my check. I wrote a check of 25 million in my name. I pasted it on my door. That's a room where I do my personal studies and research and things like that. So I wrote a check of 25 million naira in my name, and I pasted it on that wall. Now, there's another training that I also got from one of our mentors, Matt Morris, and I heard a word, I will until, okay? I will do this, I will until. So I will do this until I achieve my goal. So I wrote, I will until boldly on a cardboard paper. I also pasted it on the wall. So that night when I got home, I started watching movie, I kept my questionnaire, my survey papers around, and I forgot about it. So and in the morning when I came back to continue my stuff, and I looked on the door, I saw the check, 25 million. I told myself, guy, you are owing yourself 25 million come September 2019. Okay? And I saw where I wrote, I will until. I said, wow. So does that mean I'm giving up? And I told myself, yes, the guy rejected me, but why I want to do this business is bigger than that guy that rejected me. Okay? So I told myself, my why is stronger enough than this guy that rejected me. Okay? So I made my why strong enough, and how to do the business actually came. So that little push that I had that morning, go out, go out. My mind was telling me, go out. Another mind was telling me, well, another person will reject you again. You might not get, just watch this thing, watch this next video, things like that. I kept battling with myself. But I looked up again, I saw I will until. I just said, let's go, let me give it a shot again. So I quickly moved out and I went to the office and I sat. And as I was thinking, where should I go? My mind was telling me, don't even go to that plaza again. Don't go to that place again. Go to another place. So I now had some group of girls, young girls, they were discussing, they are going out prospecting, they want to go and talk to people. I now joined them. And immediately I joined them, that was the breakthrough for me. And I started my business again. But what actually helped me was my why. I had a strong why enough that it was bigger than that rejection, far bigger than the rejection. My goal, what I want to achieve doing this.
All right. They're very nice. I'm so speechless. But I have another one.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Like, did you even had a mentor like who is guiding you and telling you, oh, don't do that, don't do this, it's wrong, like that? Is there someone who guided you like that?
Yes, yes. I had a mentor, and his name is Ambassador Vincent. He's a global ambassador in Global, and he's top 7 Nigeria. He's top 7
Oh, okay.
Nigeria. Yes, top 7 Nigeria. So he is my mentor. He has mentored a lot of people, not just myself. I call him mentor of mentors because he has mentored so many people who are millionaire circle earners. He has also mentored so many young people who are earning 200,000 monthly, 300,000, 500,000, and things like that monthly. So I have a mentor, a very good mentor at that. And I always say I am blessed to have someone like me, like him, to guide me on how to do the business. So anytime I got a challenge, I got a problem, I'll quickly call him. Boss, this is what I'm facing. How do I do this? How do I do that? He will now give me some guidelines. So having mentors in the business will help you not just to grow and not just to make income or stay in the business, but it will help you to compress time. Okay? It will help you to compress time. Compress time means what it took your mentor months to do or years to do, you can do it in days because he's just showing you already. He has made the mistake, know the mistake, and know the right thing to do. Okay, so instead of you going through that same process and doing trial and error, you try and fail, your mentor will give you the answer straight up. Okay, so it helped us to listen to them, work with their what they showed us, and we're able to grow in doing creating success also.
Yeah, that's very nice message. Like when you said that when you have a mentor, you compress the time. Like you don't have a lot of time to get failure and failure over and over because
No,
your mentor's already done that. Yeah.
no.
Thank you very much, mentor. Yeah, because
Thank you.
there are some partners, okay, there are some leaders or already members here that they think that they know everything already, that sometimes they don't want to listen to their mentors anymore. So that's good that you've said that statement. Oh, sorry. So as anybody has a question here, do you guys have more question? Oh, Benjamin. Okay. So, Rubina, are you there? Mentor Daniel, do you have questions? All right. So, Mentor Anaetoh.
Yes, please.
Um, what can you? I asked too much. Oh. Okay, I
No,
think
no,
Coach
it's okay.
Precious have a question.
My leader is ano nga yun, was they rejected me many times and discouraged also. Then he said that those things are disturbing him. So he said one of my leader joined crowd one. Another leader who paid partial, then he didn't continue his payment. Two person didn't continue their payment to join the business. Then he has few invites. Then they do trainings, but then they don't continue. Sabi niya, I sorry. He said, what what he will, what are the needs that he must do in order to close the deal and continue to join those people who said they are interested.
Okay, can you come again with the last question? I struggle to hear you clearly.
Okay, my leader, he has leaders in Kenya, but he has also few prospects there. One of his leader joined crowd one, then some leaders did they partially pay on the Bank of AIM Global in Kenya, but they didn't continue their payment. So they are not yet a member. Then they don't want to continue. Then others are doing the training, but then they don't continue. Then my leader is low moral because of that. So what can you tell him in order to proceed again in our business?
I want to believe. I want to believe. What I understand. I understood from your question is some leaders joined crowd one, right?
Yes.
Okay, some leaders joined crowd one, and what do you need to do with those that have joined crowd one? Is that your question?
Yes.
Okay, is that your question?
Yes, coach.
All right. Now, uh, I think it is in the company policy not to, combine M Global business with other network marketing, especially when it is a Ponzi scheme. Okay, a Ponzi scheme. And Crowd One is a Ponzi scheme. Crowd One is not a network marketing business. It's a Ponzi scheme. Why? Because they don't have product in exchange. Okay, and I also know that Crowd One is banned in Philippines. Okay, and I want to believe it will also be banned in other countries soon. Okay, now for leaders that actually join those schemes, unfortunately, uh, what to do with them is you can report them to the company for the account to be closed, but on the extreme side. But for those who can have a rethink and come back to you and want to rebuild their business, okay, want to rebuild their business and they are remorseful, and of course must discontinue with crowd one, okay, must discontinue with crowd one, because if they are doing crowd one and the business, they get distracted from time to time. Okay, they get distractions. They won't be doing what is needful for their business. They will not put the time and the energy required for the business. And because they don't do that, they will not get the results. And if they don't get results, they will begin to transfer to other people. The business is not working. Okay, the business is not working. So for someone who have teammates in such team or in such schemes is one, you report the person to your team leader. Okay, report the person to your team leader and have him give him that opportunity to leave what he's doing that is wrong to come back to the right way. I think I have a distributor in my team that also joined a Ponzi scheme, though not crowd one, because in Nigeria we have so many Ponzi schemes, so many of them here, and it has been a big challenge for us also. All right. What I did was that we reported him to the team, and they called him to order and have him stop discussing with team members about the business, and also have him to begin to do the business by himself. Now, if he didn't stop that, the next thing would have done is to report him to the company, okay? To write to the company and tell him, look, this guy is going against the company policy. And we have warned him many times and he refused to stop that. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do for him at this point. The best thing we do is to, write to M Global to terminate his contract or his accounts. But so far, he was able to, make a turnaround and he abandoned all those activities. So if you have someone in your team, encourage him. Okay, encourage him. Have someone, a top leader, speak with him, because most time those people, because of familiarity, they know you too much and they felt you don't have much to offer or tell them. But you can link him up to a higher leader who, of course, will reach him to put him on course, back on course. I hope I answered your question, Precious.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Yan. Nice question. Okay, another mentor. Another
Okay, go
question.
ahead. Go ahead.
Since as a beginner, okay, um, I have this one of our leaders, okay, and he just started, but you know, he invested big here in the business, so multiple accounts, like at least 7 accounts. Now he was so excited the first time, and then on his first month, second month, he's doing the business very well. Okay, he invited a lot of people, and they joined him. And then time comes that these people, as you said, that they get like negative about the business because there's no income. And so those people that he invited and joined the business with him is one by one they just gone. So now he's kind of getting negative because he said that, oh, this business, if you don't move, you cannot make money. And those people that I invited, they just left me and they don't want to go with me. So for you, okay, what can you advise to this person, like how to
Okay.
yeah, how to keep moving, because he invested a lot already? So what can you
Okay.
advise?
All right. Now, first things first is for that person, it's chances are he did not he had false expectation about the business. False expectation in the sense that he believed that once I have a couple of friends, people under me, then they will continue to do the business. That's false expectation. Like I said, I have people that joined me earlier enough, my friends, good friends, but they quit on me. All right, they left the business. Now, because of false expectation, thinking that by the time you put John and Matthew and Rebecca, they become rock stars. It's never happened that way. Okay, for most people, it will not happen that way. All right. Now, as by the time it happens, now why would Rebecca quit? Chances are Rebecca did not know the business or did not have time to do the business and will not enroll anyone. It stops there. And you are expecting some matching bonuses from Rebecca and it didn't come. Now, because Rebecca didn't get results, she left, that account will cease, and then you will feel, this business is not working. And you also begin to get discouraged. Immediately, you don't get more results. All right, now the best thing you do is this. Very simple. You continue your business, because I'll tell you, your downlines will not do anything. It is you that will do something. Okay? Let me say that again. Your downlines will not do anything. It is you that will do something. All right? So what you can do is this. If you have multiple accounts, that makes it super. You can position one person on the left on that side, position another person on the right, another person on the right on the other side, and continue to build your team down. It continues to match you still. Then come in the middle, again, put another one on the left, put another one on the right side, the other side. It keeps matching you down the line. So whether your downlines are there, whether they are active or not, those who are active on your new legs continue to match you down the line. And the thing is this, you don't need everybody to succeed in this business. You don't need the crowd, you don't need all. The few that are willing to work with you will be enough to help you create success. Okay? So you don't need everybody. Not all the people that join the business will do the business in the long run. Some join it to support you. I want to buy the product and use just to support you. Some will join it because they respect you. Some because will join because they are ashamed of not joining. They will feel bad as friends. Okay, so understand that time will come when they will show their true color that this business is not for me, and it's okay. All right. So what you do is you move forward with your business. You go on with your business. You move on. And moving on means show more people. Okay, show more people. The more people you show, they get to see it, they join your business, you continue to grow, and then encourage those new people to do the business. Now, one thing is this, guys, we don't make money from the people you know in this business. They will not. You make more money from the people that you don't even know. Okay. Yes. The people you know will join and quit because they know you and things like that. But those people that you don't know are the people that will come and they'll build a long term with you. So focus on showing more people, especially those you don't know. We call them cold markets. Focus on your cold markets. Build them, have them join, mentor them on what you do. And of course, they'll do the same thing. So don't give up because your downlines gave up. In fact, you are giving up on your responsibility also on them because their success depends on you. So, but when you continue to do, they see you succeed, they come back and join you, and both of you succeed together. So that's it.
Yes, thank you very much for the very nice answer, mentor. Okay, so you're
Thank you.
saying that, everyone's success is in our hands, not to the other, not to
Yes.
anybody else. That's so true. Okay, thank you. Okay, so
Okay.
I think they don't have any questions here anymore. So.
Benjamin is raising his hand up.
All right, okay. Benjamin, you can unmute yourself.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you very much. And then actually, he spoke very well. I really like him. This is the first time meeting him. And then I want to, I want him as a mentor, like someone to look upon to. So I want to ask if maybe you have an advice for me, so that maybe one day I can be great as you are.
Can you come again with this question? I didn't hear him clearly.
He is saying that maybe you can give
Oh,
him. Okay, you can talk. You unmute,
okay.
Benjamin.
Okay. Thank you. I was like, you are a very good person, and then I want to be like you in the business. So maybe if you have any advice for me, so that maybe one day I can just become like you.
Okay. All right. Now, the first things first is that you must tell yourself what you want. Okay. Tell yourself what you want in the business. And the secret for success in this business is not the money. Okay. It's not the money. So don't focus on you earning. All right. Focus on helping people earn. When you focus on the members of your team and ensure that they are earning, you earn also. Okay, so don't be me, my money, my income, my rank advancing and things like that. Focus on your team and help them, to earn. And another thing that I'll advise you to add is personal growth. Personal growth, okay? You have to grow personally also. It's that personal growth that attracts the success because it's not about I want to have 1 million, okay? You have to become a millionaire first before you have the million, okay? Because if you don't become the millionaire first, the million comes, it will not stay, it goes away, okay? But there's something in you that you have to develop first, which is you, okay? Develop yourself in the business, personal development, read books about the business, listen to your mentors on how to do the business, and also practice, do the business, not just listen, but you also do the business. It is in doing the business that you get to know how the business is done. But if it's just attending training and you don't do anything, you don't learn anything. Like one of our mentors will tell you that until what you know is what you do, you don't know anything. Okay, so those things that you get to learn, you practice them. It's in practicing that you know how to do it. Okay, so personal growth is one. Personal growth, build yourself. Then secondly, build your team. Help your team to also grow. Because if you focus on money, I'm telling you, you'll be disappointed. Okay, but if you focus on growing your team, I tell you that nothing stops you from succeeding if your team is succeeding. So focus on growing your team, help them to become successful, then also help help yourself as an individual to grow as an individual by studying, attending trainings, and also helping training others as well. So these are the formula for success. It's as simple as it gets. And that's one thing that I also want to leave you with that Jim Rohn said. Jim Rohn said that personal education will make you a living, but self-education will make you a fortune. Okay, now in my lifetime, the money I have made in my lifetime growing, I made most of it from the things I taught myself, not from the things I got from school. And in personal development, this is the only business that will allow you to develop yourself personally outside any other profession that you can think of. So immerse yourself in personal development. It's what you, in fact, the business pay you the value that you are worth. Okay, it's what you are worth that comes to you. Okay, not what you wish to have. No, it's what you are worth. Okay, so learn to grow yourself. One, then learn to solve problem for people. Solving problem for them means educating, helping them to succeed. Okay, so that's the formula for success. Yeah. Thank you.
I hope your question has been answered, Benjamin. Okay. Yeah, even me, I'm satisfied. So it's like, you know, he become so good in this business because he'd been doing it persistently, right? So when you
Yeah.
do things over and over and over and over, you will get used to it, and then you become so very good and master to it. So you know, you can be like him and better than him, even if you do the if you do
Of
it,
course.
yeah, if you do it
Of course.
consistently. So everyone has its own potential. So you will have your own potential also and your own skills, right, mentor?
Of
Okay.
course. Of
All right.
course.
So any more questions here? Because if you don't have now, then I think it's late there, right, mentor Anaetoh? So
Yes, it's 11:25 p.m.
thank you very much. But before we let you go, okay,
Yes.
maybe you can just share us your final message for everyone here tonight and for our partners as well who are watching us here because we are live on Facebook. Oh, I
Coach
think.
Ann,
All right, all right, okay. Feel free to ask.
Okay.
Coach Ann.
Yes, my dear.
Yeah, I've raised my hand. I had a question. I have a question to
Okay.
ask him.
All right, sure. Feel free to ask, mentor.
Yeah, I'm really impressed. I'm really impressed. That's my like joining this business. That's my first time that I've really been impressed in this talk, and it will be my pleasure if he can share his contact so that he can mentor us out on different ways how to become more successful in this business.
Oh, for Anaetoh, is he there? Oh, mentor Daniel, are you asking if can you have his contact number?
Yes, please.
Okay. Is it okay, mentor?
All right. Now, how my contact number, I don't have a problem with that. But you see, mentoring you individually might be hectic because of my schedules. But I can always come on a platform like this to share, you know, with other teams so that they also benefit. Okay, so it's just a question of working out time to see how my schedules are. I can come here on a platform like this to also, you know, give you tips or what we do to create success. Okay. Um, uh, Coach Annie, you can also give him my contact. I don't have problem with that, like I said. Okay, maybe you can reach me on WhatsApp or on Viber if it's on Viber. Uh, and support him in every way I can possible.
Thank you, sir.
Actually, we are following you on Facebook.
Okay.
So, is that your question, mentor Daniel?
Coach Anato, can they contact you if they have questions, especially in Africa team? Okay.
Question in
About African concern.
no
Is
problem.
that it,
No
coach?
problem. No problem.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to give some of my leaders if they have a question so that they can get those answers on their same culture, but successful people like you, coach.
No problem, but will they do that on WhatsApp? Okay, WhatsApp is preferable for me. Yes.
Okay, so no more questions, right? Okay, mentor, maybe before we let you go, maybe you have a final message for us here and for those people who are watching us here live on Facebook who just started a business and some are, you know,
Okay.
getting negative.
Before.
So any message?
Okay. Now, before we go, there is one thing that I would like to share with us, for those of us who are watching us live on Facebook, whether you are in the business or you're not in the business, that I will really want you to really sit down with the people who have shown you this opportunity, okay, and really sit down with them so that they can show you more. What I want you to know is this, that in this life, it's very important that you decide on what's best for you. Okay, you forget on those doubts that you have and forget about those fears that you also have, because those doubts and fears are what are limiting us from achieving the good and the better things of life. So forget about your doubts and forget about your fears. Now, another thing that I would like to have is uh, what one of my favorite mentors said, and he said that for someone to succeed in this business, success is not a long and difficult process. That if you want to be successful, find out someone who have already succeeded. Find out what he has done and do the exact same thing. And that's how to create success. So work with your mentor. They are successful. They are more successful. They are where you want to be. So work with them. Listen to them as they mentor you so that you also can also achieve that level of success. Now, also be positive in your business. Believe in yourself. Have a positive mindset that you will succeed doing what you are doing. And don't allow anything to push you off course, because someone said that the thief in our business is a distracted person. Okay, it's a distracted person. So once you get distracted, then you will feed your ego, but you will steal from your future. So don't allow that to happen to you. Stay strong, be positive, and believe in the business you are doing. That's all that attracts every success that each and every one of us deserve. So God bless and stay safe, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you very much, mentor. But before that, let's take a picture.
All right.
Picture. Okay, so those who close their video, you can turn on your videos now so that you can join our picture taking opportunity. Oh, I would like to say hi to Mentor Victor. Your leader is here also. He shared. Okay, let's take picture. Everyone, you do like this. Oh. Benjamin, you can do your hand like this. Benjamin, yan. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, hold on. Give me one moment in time. Okay. Happy. Mentor Anaetoh, do you speak Tagalog? Some Tagalog? Do you speak
Pardon?
Tagalog? Do you speak some Tagalog?
I didn't get that. What's
Our
Tagalog? Is that a
our
language?
our Tagalog. Yeah, our language. No?
No, no.
No?
I only know
Okay.
salama po.
Okay, let's take picture. Happy or funny
All right.
face.
All right.
Okay. Okay, so maraming salamat, Mentor Anaetoh, for spending your time here and sharing your knowledge and wisdom to our partners here. It's our privilege to have you here. Okay, and I'm so thankful to Coach Precious Jade for giving your contact to us here so that you shared your experience to our business. So thank you,
It's my
and may
pleasure.
God bless you. More power to your
Thank you
team,
very
and
much.
hope to see you again here in Philippines together with your team.
Definitely. Of course, I
Yeah,
have one of my leaders. One of my leaders is here, pharmacist Victor, and that's him there.
yeah,
Victor Emmanuel is one of my
yes,
leaders. So I have him. I told him to attend so that he will see the people that we are also our partners outside the country, and that's him there.
Yeah.
So,
So
thank you very much,
actually,
Mama Victor, for showing up. All right, guys. Thank you very
thank
much,
you,
and stay blessed.
mentor. God bless. Stay
All right.
blessed and stay
Bye-bye.
healthy. Victor
Sure.
Emmanuel, thank you very much for coming. God bless. Coach Jade,
All right.
thank you very much.
So we are free to leave you guys, right?
Oh, yes,
We
there.
are free to go. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You want, I will come with you also.
All right.
Okay, God bless.
Yeah, God bless.
Okay. Malupitan. Thank you very much, Coach Jade.